former Trump attorney who oversaw searches of Trump's properties, the documents case following the raid on Mar-a-Lago. Tim Palatora joins us right now. Tim, great to see you. So it gets reduced. The president says he's got the cash. But what about on the actual appeal itself, which you know about in New York?
I mean, I think he has a pretty good appeal. There were a lot of procedural issues. I think that the way that the judge handled it, and partially this may be because of the way that Trump pushed him, but he did show his bias. But ultimately, what you have here is a case where no victim lost any money. The victim testified that they knew about the true value of the properties. They were paid in full. They made a profit. And so, who lost, and how do you go from that to a $500 million judgment? And so it does make sense that it would get knocked down.
So it's going to be months until we get some type of verdict to see if the president's going to get his money back in the fall. But let's talk about the case that's going to happen with jury selection beginning on April 15th. Yesterday, the news was the judge imposed a gag order on President Trump on this new hush money case. Your thoughts about the role it might play?
Yeah, I don't think the gag order is going to make that much of a difference. I mean, this is a case that's going to receive such significant media attention to begin with. So the idea that, by him speaking, that it's going to really affect the jury, I don't think that there's any merit to that. This jury is going. It's going to be a mess just to pick a jury. I mean, I picked a jury on a big media case with the same judge before, and it was a disaster. He started by asking, how many of you read about this case? You're seeing it on TV? Half the panel got up, and he formed a line going right up to the bench, and one by one dismissed every single one of them. So it's going to be a disaster, to just pick a jury and then, let everybody else talk about it except for Trump. I don't think it makes a difference.
Lastly, how long do you think this whole thing is going to take and keep him off the trail? You have to be there on a criminal trial. So you're talking Monday through Thursday for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks?
Yeah, so I mean, I think that the big problem here, the big unknown, is how long is jury selection going to last? Is that going to be something that they can get done in 3 days, or are they going to lose the whole panel and have to go a few weeks with just jury selection? But yeah, the way that the criminal trials work in New York is that you have to be there every single day, and so depending on how long the presentation is, that's how long you stay on, and it makes you wonder. A lot of times we work with the prosecutors to try and shorten things. You stipulate to certain things, to make things a little bit faster, a little bit easier for the jury. And I wonder if the prosecutors are going to maybe, be less willing to stipulate and want to drag things out a little bit more because they are keeping him off the trail for so long.
All right, President thinks these court cases help him. We'll see if it happens in the general, because time is it really matters in this last 6 months. Tim Palatora, thanks so much.